Let's do it.
We are the champions, my friend.
Dun, 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 dun. Do I sound clear to the
And
mic?
something about fighting.
Love to the mic.
Wait, Sprite, you got your PC yet?
No.
He said I decided to put money into stocks instead.
Yeah, bro, I'm trying to get the fuck off that app, bro. I'm obsessed, bro.
What, Robinhood?
Yes.
I'm only obsessed today because I'm really interested to see if Doge hits $1 because of this man being on SNL today.
I'm watching SNL. I am watching SNL.
I mean, I was gonna watch it regardless because I knew he was on there, and then I'm lying. I'm watching it because of the whole Dodge father thing he dropped. Once I found out he was gonna be on there, I'm like, oh, I wonder if he's gonna drop Dodge. Say Dodge. Then he tweeted
everybody's
the
talking about $1.
Premiered. Yeah, everyone's saying it's floating around 70 cents right now.
Shit.
I don't know, man.
Shit got me feeling like a drug dealer. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's intense, bro. It's intense.
Time to start flipping money, man.
It's funny because funny story. Like, yo, my girl's been
selling these stocks.
My girl was telling me, trying to get me into stocks for the longest, and I caved in around maybe like right before all the GameStop stuff started happening, AMC stuff started happening. So that was maybe like late January, early February, and then I saw the Dodge thing, and I was like. No, I think at that time, the hype was happening with the AMC stuff, so I bought AMC. I still have 10 shares of AMC, by the way. And then Dodge was it was mad cheap, and she told me she had Dodge because it's mad cheap, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll buy some. I think I bought it when it was like 4 cents. Like I think like my last bought. Let me see. Let me open my phone real quick. I'll tell you how much.
Yeah, same here. I bought it when it was 44 cents.
I bought it at 7 cent, 8 cent, 5 cent, 4 cent.
I bought it February 4th, 2021 at 190 Dodge for 4 cents. 4 cents. And I remember that was I think I either rebought that because I think it hit like 12 cents at one point and I sold because it was crashing. And you're not supposed to do that, right? I just freak because it's my first time doing stocks. So I'm like, like I was just like I kind of like
you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I panicked a little bit. But it got to a point where like, okay, let me rebuy and let's just do it. At the end of the day, it's cheap, so I didn't lose like a shit ton of money, and I only put like $5 or something like that, right? So I was gonna put like, I'm gonna put like $500 in. And this was like around before it hit 10 cents. It went from 12 and then dropped to like 6. God. I was gonna put like $500. And she told me, no, it's not even worth it. Dodge it's projected to be that $1, but not anytime soon, like 5-6 years. Fast forward 4 months, this shit's like 70 cents, bro. And I know people who have earned like $60K in it for profit, not money in. $60K profit.
Yeah, I wish I would have put more money in, but you already know about that. You made me go back and see and see when I put in. I put in February 7th.
But fun
I
fact,
bought 109 shares.
I'm up.
We're not gonna put money out there. We put percentages. You don't want people coming after you, Myron.
Coming after me for what? For 26 cents? For $26? No.
Well, you don't know how much it's gonna grow. People do math. Anywho, just know we getting bang. I'm gonna show y'all what I got. I'm gonna send that to y'all. In the group chatty chats. But I'll say
You fucked up by telling me you try to get 1,000 shares. I'm telling you fucked up by telling me that.
Nah, nigga, that was a smart move, bro.
I'm probably gonna hold on to this a little longer, may blow this money on some stupid shit. I said, let me just take this out. Fuck it. Invest it, see what happens.
I was doing the math last night, and like, my average would probably be like around 5 cents. Like I'll put for my position for each Dogecoin. I will only make like $200 profit, and that's the exact same profit I have right now. So I was like, it's not even worth it to put in money right now until it drops again. So I'm just chilling. I'm gonna coast it and see what happens.
That's true.
Can I brag a little bit? Can I brag?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me stop. I originally put in I was putting like $10-15 here and there, but like altogether I put in originally $80, right before, and this is before the big spike to like 25 cents to all the way to 50 cents. That big spike at first, this is before that. That was like When I first saw it, was the first little spike when it went up to like 8 cents, and I bought it. I put in, and then it dropped to like 7 cents. So I took out, but then it dropped some more, so I put some more in, and that's when I started putting in around 5 cents, 4 cents, and then that was all the way around February, March. This was happening. I'm like, oh shit, I could easily like cut that in half, take some of that, and then like flip it into like Ethereum or something else that's been popping off.
Ethereum solid,
That's a fact.
or the Ethereum Cash, pumping up.
Or I'm like,
we idiots for that. We're idiots for that.
No, we not. Because this is a strategy now. Because this is a strategy.
Yeah.
No, Elon Musk is going to be on SNL tonight. He's going to be, and then everybody's talking about getting into $1. Just be aware and be mindful and just be ready to like pull some of it out before it drops. Because you got either take some, and then when it dips, put some back in, or take some and put it into something else at that point. But just be ready for it. Be ready for the popularity. Be ready for the hype. Be ready for it.
I really think it's
ready for the drop.
No, but the thing is like I think people are trying to make it serious, and then remember, it's at the end of the day, like it was just some random shit somebody made, and it just happened to be super cheap. So people are just trying to make money off of it at the end of the day. So I mean, there's already 2 people in the world who have become millionaires off Doge. So keep that in mind.
Yep. And everybody gonna have their cap, and that's why you have to be mindful. I really was on Reddit looking at this shit, seeing people on Twitter, and that's honestly where everything is moving. Every time someone says something, it happens. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna be missing out, so I'm not risking too much money. $80 here and there. I'm talking about, let me sign. I'm sending out the code to my sister, my mom, getting $5 shares and like putting that shit in. Like, all right, boom.
Even though you purchased early on at like the opportune time, unlike like me and Myron, who kind of like timed it a little off, it's still valued more than what the hell we initially put in. That's just how I'm looking at it.
No, 1000%.
That's a fact.
Because I think anybody who missed out on like when it was like maybe even in like the 20 cents, just missed out. Because now it's like I said, I was doing the math and it was like it's just I would love to put in more, but I'm not gonna make enough back to like counteract the one. If I would have put that way before, bro, I would have been golden.
Yeah. Now think about it. Think about it now, because you're thinking about it this way. Only because it's going to cap right now $1, it's probably going to dip. It's probably going to hover around what it is now, like 60 cents.
I don't know when, but it's going to drop soon. That's the thing.
Yeah, but long term, it's going to probably hit $10, and it's still cheaper. Like if you see other things like Litecoin and Ethereum, they are like $3,000, $250, $300. Like those things are cheap, but if you have enough shares and it's not a lot of money you're risking, if your money flips now, if you take out before it dips, it's a good to just hold in and again, like that's why I told you, spread 1,000 shares. Like if you have 1,000 shares, if it hits $10, that's $10,000. Don't overlook that. Don't you know what I'm saying? And then some of it is optimistic. You got billionaires backing it. It's just and yeah, you say everyone knows it came off as a joke. You can buy MLB tickets for it. You can go to a Dallas Maverick game now. Like it's getting bigger. It's actually holding value now. So it's not like it's not a joke anymore. It's like real shit.
I think the smartest play was for those guys to be like, you know what? Let me open the door for people who can't get the bigger stuff. Like I know people want to get like the Tesla stocks and all the other stuff, but at the end of the day, it's not expensive. No one got like a spare $600 to throw in Tesla for one. Because at the end of the day, that's what I've learned since I've gotten the Robinhood and got into stocks. I've realized that like I can buy like one share of Apple or whatever for like I think it's like 180. But like you're not gonna make anything back off that. You gotta have multiple shares. That's how these fucking people have become millionaires or like even thousandaires. Because they buy like 50 fucking positions in this one stock. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. So which is why like I'm so upset that I didn't. Because I was one of the people who was like taking that as a joke. Like this not shit. If it does go to $1, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. That's why I tossed in those $3 and at 4 cents. Like, but in reality, I should just fucking toss in like 10 G's, bro. I would have probably made shit pretty penny.
Yo, like imagine, right? Like even $1,000 at that certain time that you put it in, it would have been crazy.
Or like, because I told myself I was gonna do that, but I lost track of it. I was gonna throw at least like $5 a week or some shit into it, and I never did that. And I can't do that now because it's just going to put my average and my position too high and I'm not going to balance out.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that. Well, stocks are on the rise. Crypto's on the rise. Shit, man. get a hold of them all.
What's up with Bitcoin?
Bitcoin's just hella expensive, bro.
Yeah, it's like 60K. It's like 50 to 60K.
Mind you,
now.
it went to 60K at the beginning of this year because it was only like 25K last December.
I got $1 invested in Bitcoin.
Because it had dropped like a couple years ago, like maybe like 5 years ago. Like it hit its peak. Its peak then was like 32K, and then it dropped to like 5Gs or some shit like that. And then it slowly went up again. And then now because everyone's getting hyped on crypto and all that shit was happening, and all the GameStop stuff, it just went skyrocketed. Because people, I think that's what happened. Honestly, that makes sense now. All the people who made money off the GameStop and all the AMC shit, they probably just flipped their shit into crypto.
This is a game changer, huh? This is wild. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of reports about what we could get to, like at least 100K. So it's like some people are still seeing their money flip. My cousin getting into it. She's focusing on that, like, doing that little, putting money here and there into it.
I see stocks as legal drugs. That's what it is to me. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I first got into the stocks and I was like looking at and I had bought my AMC shares, I was on that shit till like 3 o'clock in the morning looking at my fucking AMC shares, like, and seeing all the threads on Reddit and stuff like that, and people talking about it. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm wilding.
That's wild.
Yeah, what I'm gonna start doing when I get a job again, I'm probably just gonna start dumping like maybe $5-10 into like a stock I like, and then go from there.
Yeah, I still have my cruise stocks too.
Oh,
yeah, because it's not even
definitely
no one's on it.
Or airlines shit. I just booked my flight to New Orleans, so like, bro, I'm start traveling. So like,
guess we get started.
Oh, I thought we've been started. I was recording the whole time. Anyway.
We started now, yeah, exactly. But we ain't do no intro.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Right. Welcome to the Code 99 Podcast, episode 14, guys. We're just talking about crypto. I got my co-hosts here, Sprad and Carlton.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We're talking about crypto, and we also talk about this Mayweather shit that happened the other day, too. Which I think is the most stupidest thing I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Got your hat. Got your hat. Yo.
All I'm going to ask you both. Do you think it's rigged? Because it feels super rigged to me. Because at the end of the day, like, yeah, I know. Look, do they both box or just one of them boxes?
It's just Jake. Jake is a boxer. Logan is just like a...
But Logan's the one fighting, though, right?
Yeah. This whole thing is...
So, okay. So now that I have that information, so they're not professional fighters. I know they wanted to fight... No. One of them, I think Jake wanted to fight this dude, McGregor, and or whatnot. But at the end of the day, yeah, like, you're getting in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. Hate him or hate him or love him, like, he's a professional fucking boxer. He will fucking knock your shit out, right? So, what's the game here? What's the end game?
Make a lot of money, make millions of dollars.
Floyd Mayweather already got mad money. If anything, the Paul brothers make money.
What's the end game for Mayweather or for both of them?
In general, bro, because I feel like this is just dumb. Like it made even if it was like set up, that whole Mayweather McGregor thing was fucking awesome because at the end of the day, they're both athletes and they can do the shit in the ring, right? Okay. Like, we all knew that McGregor was gonna lose, yeah, because at the end of the day, it's just not like it's not his forte in a sense, but like it's not like he can't fight, right?
Right.
So what the hell is the whole point of like them booking a fight with Floyd Mayweather, who is 50 years old, who has he's undefeated, right?
Yeah.
Why is he gonna risk his undefeated streak to fight some random fucking dude?
They better not mess that up.
Which is why I'm saying, like, why, like, it's the only possible way, like, to make money. Like, it's like some, like, back in the day rig type shit where, like, yeah, Mayweather will take the fall so everyone can make money.
Nah, you know what it is? Nah, I don't think it is. I don't think that's what's gonna happen. So I'll show you. Not my perspective, but yeah, let me show you. What I saw. Jake Paul he had that thing with with Nate Robertson before, and Floyd Mayweather said something. You know, he was the first person to speak up, and then next thing you know,
Wait,
Jake Paul.
I
like,
heard about that. So elaborate on that. I don't know what he said. Did he like? I think he came to the rescue of Nate Robertson or something like that. Like, or something.
Yeah, because he was proud of Nate Robinson. He was saying stuff like how he was proud of Nate Robinson.
Oh, for coming to the ring and training and doing everything.
Yeah, and then he was like, and basically like fuck Jake Paul, whatever. Like,
big facts, I agree.
Everybody hated Jake Paul after that. So
I hated him prior to that because I just think he's a privileged white man. But go on.
I never really knew him. I really didn't know. I tell you, I thought it was just I thought it was the same person because I know who the Paul name. I guess the M name. The blonde dude.
So the first time like Logan Paul like kind of like came to my attention, besides like just being like some YouTuber type dude, was when like apparently like he went to Japan and he was vlogging and he went to like this forest near Mount Fuji, and apparently that's called what's it called something deaf or whatever. Anyway, point is that a lot of people like because of stress and all the stuff that's going on, not just in general because of the pandemic or whatever. In general, a lot of Japanese people go there when they're like just feel overwhelmed and commit suicide. So you will run into like bodies and shit like that into the woods. And, yeah. So Logan Paul being a dumbass, he went into the forest with his camera and he's over here fucking recording like bodies and running into a body or whatever instead of being cognizant of what's going on. So yeah. That was the first strike, and then I know, like, yeah, he's just it seems like a privileged white boy, to be honest. And
is he the dude that be going around doing the splits?
I don't know. I'm not too aware of. I just know that Logan did that. I believe, and I know he was always wanting to do fighting shit, like whatever. I know that from Twitter, like back maybe a few years ago. He was on. Oh yeah, Logan Paul wants to fight this and such and such the other. I didn't even know he had a brother, like you said. I thought it was the same person, but I found out they were brothers and shit like that. And yeah. So. Yeah,
because I was like, this nigga must have been on steroids because he wasn't that big before.
Oh, and he's also the reason, like, he still has such a following that because he opened like this old pack of Pokemon cards, like the Pokemon craze got stupid hot because that OG box of Pokemon cards was going for like maybe like $5,000, and he opened it on the stream.
Oh, that's his claim to fame. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing he's done recently, besides wanting to fight Mayweather or whatever. But yeah, he like opened that, and then because he obviously those cards were worth money, people have been like sending in their cards to get graded and buying more because there's people want like he kind of made it like started the fire under that shit.
Jake Paul ain't a real fighter. I mean, even if he pursuing boxing, he doesn't have a lot of experience. So honestly. And everyone's, that last fight against that retired MMA dude, right? I don't know his name that Jake Paul had. He knocked him out. First of all, it was a boxing match, and the MMA dude, one, he's older, and two, that's not his style of fighting. He uses his legs. So his other stuff. So, and it did look like a drop. It looked like a fake drop, to be honest, to me. But I really think everything is a stage at this point. Him just giving him different bouts, so it's like, oh, he's looking formidable. He's knocking everybody out. Oh, Floyd Mayweather, and just for the money, Floyd money Mayweather he's gonna get a big, he's gonna get his big ticket from that, and at this point, Jake Paul has been making $1 million, so he probably get his $50K just from doing it, just because.
Man, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you retired, you came back to fight McGregor because it's something that people have been talking about a long time, right? And what was his last fight before that? Was the Manny Pacquiao fight or some shit like that, right?
No, it was Andre Berto.
Okay, and then
and then Manny Pacquiao.
Okay, and then the McGregor one, right?
Yeah,
it was McGregor, Berto, Pacquiao. Those was his last three.
Really? So
because I watched them.
Really, I thought. Whoa, shit! My time is crazy.
Pacquiao was after McGregor.
No, it was 2 fights before McGregor.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, like it was. I don't know, man. That just seems mad weird. That for him to come out of retirement just to fight, to fight some random dude who.
It's an exhibition.
By the way, the fight.
It's a highly paid exhibition.
The fight's in a month, so I don't know about you guys, but I don't think it takes 1 month to be boxing ready.
Nah,
like,
Mayweather
is like second nature. So all he needs is the warm up to get ready to be able to fight, right? I mean, I know he's older, but like still, like it's a muscle memory at this point. But
one of the best conditioned athletes of all time. He may be ignorant, he may be arrogant.
I'd be arrogant too if I was worth $50 million or some shit like that. No, let me stop.
He may be illiterate, but this man probably top 3 best conditioned athlete of all time. Like, but as like, well, Carlton was saying, the name of the exhibition. Well, you didn't mention it. It's called Bragging Rights. So we know it's all for the money. These brothers have like millions of subscribers to their podcast, to their billions of views on YouTube. Floyd Mayweather is probably still the most popular athlete in North American sports, and I'm not gonna say internationally because soccer is pretty global.
Big facts.
We know the brand, we know the fighter, we know what he stands for, the lifestyle, and this is what he lives for. He lives off that name, Money Mayweather, and his thing is, I'm just gonna put on a spectacle that's gonna bring in the biggest audience, the biggest draw. Whatever you may say about me or whoever I'm fighting or whatever the event is, you're going to tune in. That's his MO, and he's been running with it ever since he beat De La Hoya. So, do I personally like it? I don't know, because I feel like it's doing a disservice to actual boxing. And then we already know everyone basically hates the Paul brothers. So, for all of this, to be honest, like, the way I look at it, which I know is not going to happen, Floyd, you can fight. You can actually just go back to boxing. If you want to cherry pick, which people feel like, damn, of all people in the world, you want to fight a fucking YouTube kid who knows shit about boxing. You can fight like somebody on the upcoming, but to fight, this guy who has no fighting experience really, and you've been doing this since fucking you were born.
He's gonna watch.
What you mean? This is celebrity boxing. Yeah, hell yeah, he gonna watch him. But it's like, this is like post retirement for him. Like, he gonna still want to fight, and being competitive is kind of risky for his legacy. So if he could put on a show,
no, I don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't want to hear that shit. I get it.
Did you take that Mike Tyson and that fight in Roy Jones fight serious? Like, it was like 2 old men hugging each other for the whole fucking thing.
No. That was Roy Jones, bitch ass. No,
yeah, Mike Tyson was ready to fuck him up, bro. I saw the highlights of that. And plus, I don't know about you, but every time I saw the videos of Mike Tyson training, bro, I fucked them blows, bro. Like, I feel like this man could just like not murder somebody in the ring.
Yeah,
no, he could have.
And Floyd can too.
Yeah, I think Floyd is more conditioned, and I feel like, the thing is this: Mike Tyson, so he could hit you, and it might be a good first 3 minutes, but after that, he might slow down. He just might have a heart attack. You don't want to let him fight too long.
Right, and nowadays, like with the welterweights, these guys are big. Like, not saying that Floyd's a small welterweight, but these guys are hungry. They're fighting at 147. They're really not a 147-pound fighter. And Floyd, he has not weak hands, but
he's not known for his strength at this point. He's known for his he
has weak hands. Like, that's another reason why he slowed down. Like, he will break his hand in a fight. Like, he has brittle hands. It's not even about
that's what you meant.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, yeah, sorry.
Literal weak hands.
No, he has, it's funny. I tell people all the time, and there's a lot of Mayweather haters or whatever the case is. His power comes from his accuracy. If you watch any of his matches, you never see him throw a punch off balance or a wild punch or a combination of punches that's just like, it's just like wild, a bunch of like wildness, and like you're fighting for his life. Like, the man's accuracy, power comes from his accuracy. So a lot of the times, like, I think a lot of his haters don't see that, okay, if this man is so weak, why doesn't his opponent bring the fight to him after like the 3rd, 4th round? It's because those little pop shots he's throwing there, a little jab there, a little jab there, they're hurting his opponent.
No, yeah, no, for sure. And
That was definitely
and
science
he's
was
also
spread. Sports science was spread.
hell yeah. And then at the same time, the way he fights is like he's defending. He's never on the attack. So he's gonna let you swing, swing, swing. He's gonna block, block, block. You're gonna miss, and then he's gonna hit you with a little jab. So even if, like you said, all those little jabs are gonna end up, start hurting you after a while. But he's also tagging up accuracy, right? So like he might not swing as much as you, but he has a high volume of accurate throws, and so
Right.
like he knows how to counter. It's like he knows exactly when to like just hit you, and it might be like a little two piece, like a little beat, and you like just keep on swinging at him because he's a defend. He has his belt, so he's defending. Everybody had to come over here, had to outperform him. It's either you have to knock him out, which is hard because he's just gonna keep on dodging you, or you have to outperform him, and if he's just blocking you and then like hitting you at the most accurate times and again he's a veteran, so he knows exactly when he had to go swing. So like you said, weak hands, regardless of his actions, like his hands are weak or like he's not like a power puncher, like that's his strategy. No, but I don't think he's like trying to he's not gonna go and fight Canelo Alvarez again or nobody like that because
Nah,
at this point in his career is over.
That's a risk. Like, I mean, if you want to be cemented, like cure all your haters, go ahead and fight Canelo Alvarez again. But like, if I was his manager, hell no, you're not getting in the ring with that guy. Canelo is a full-grown man now. He's not 21 or 23, however old he was when he fought Mayweather. No, I mean, I would watch it.
Mayweather at this point, of course, I would watch that too. But Mayweather at this point, it's like he's undefeated. He fought all the greatest boxers of his generation and before, and people of the future like Canelo Alvarez. He fought them already, but so at this point in his career, it's like you can hold your legacy, and he knows he's a draw. He knows he's a draw. He knows regardless of who he fight. It could be Logan Paul. It really don't fucking matter. People gonna want to see it. It's gonna draw millions of dollars, and he's gonna make more, and that keeps his longevity. Period. Of because again, at the end of the day, he's trying to make money, and he's a Las Vegas guy, so he's all about the money. He's always gonna do that. He still gets to. It's like you said, it's exhibition. He still gets to fight. By the way.
Yeah, it is.
Huh?
This fight is gonna be in Florida.
Oh, nice. Either way, it doesn't matter really where the fight is. The money's gonna be there. I'm just saying, that's where he's just around. He's just around money. So it's like you don't have to fight Canelo Alvarez to make $50 million or $100 million or whatever it may be, and he gonna fucking do it. Still gonna have a draw attention. People still gonna want to see the fight. So and he gets to knock out some white boys.
So the white boys just got signed up to get knocked out to make some money. That's what you're saying.
Just
on some jackass shit.
Just like Logan Paul went on WrestleMania and got stunned for no fucking reason. He was just standing there.
First of all, that was fucking useless. That was fucking pointless. At least he's getting into the ring to fight with Mayweather. There was no need for him to be in fucking WrestleMania, bro.
I got a question.
Yeah, it wasn't.
When you see exhibitions and matchups like this by Mayweather, does it ever cross your mind that he needs the money?
I mean,
well, of course,
it has to be because I don't know. I feel like all those people who make a ton of money
spend a lot.
Blow the money, especially if you're not if you come from not having it to then having a shit ton of it, that's just gonna fly by. So I honestly think he does need some money, and I don't know. Sometimes you get fucked over as an athlete or whatever. So
it's a high possibility. He obviously lives a rich lifestyle, and again, it's like if you're trying to maintain that lifestyle, you need a lot of money moving forward. So you gotta have $100 million sitting, but if you got a $50 million mansion with all this upkeep, then what you gonna do? You're gonna need to keep on having money coming in, money streams. And again, he's not gonna be your spokesperson. He's not gonna be like this guy that's getting all these different endorsements, because he don't have the attitude. He's a little ignorant, he's always around drama. So That's gonna get that. So all the money is just around.
I understand where you come from. I disagree a little bit. You got to remember, his name just brings an audience. So, like, an appearance from him wherever.
An appearance is different than an endorsement. Because remember, an endorsement, you're representing a company. You know, how many endorsements does he have? And it's something that he built himself.
Off the top of my head, I'm probably not sure.
You know, he not, and it's not like there's not other athletes that's doing it. You know,
Right?
Even other boxers. Like, you know, I'm not gonna get into details. I don't fucking know that either. But like, even Layla Ali had like a Nike sports, sports deal, something like that. Certain things, you know, certain people, like, he's a big enough athlete to have that. You know, didn't Pacquiao have like a Gatorade, endorsement?
I thought it was Floyd. I was gonna say that, but I'm pretty sure one of the two.
Oh, maybe we could look at that real quick. By the way, he's not gonna get all that. He's not gonna get all those money. He's not gonna get all that. Well, boxers don't really aren't known for that either. So he has to work on his own stuff. And again, you know who his daughter is, Yaya Mayweather.
Yeah, doesn't she date like a rapper or something?
Her baby father is NBA YoungBoy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I heard that. She's pregnant, isn't she?
Yeah, and he is facing federal charges at the moment. You know,
a wildin'.
It's kind of shit that his family has to go through and shit that he has to support. So, you know, obviously he's his own man, and young boy got his own money, but that's still his daughter. So, you know, he's gonna have to look out for one way or the other.
I got something to say about Floyd, and I'm just gonna be honest. So when I watched, the altercation the other day on YouTube with him and Logan Paul, you know what? After I watched it a couple times, I'm watching it on Twitter, watching people's reactions, reading their comments. You know what I said? Floyd is what? Almost 50 years old, probably mid-40s, probably like 48 or something. And the Paul brothers, they're like 24, 25, 26. So, yes, it was very disrespectful for him to pull his hat off his head. Even there's like some footage online of him even saying the word nigger, but I'm not going to get into that. I think the younger one, Jake Paul, the one who's not fighting.
I don't remember. I don't know. It was just no. Continue.
So I'm just like,
it's just stupid.
When you see how mad Floyd is, and I'm just like, I understand the lack of respect. I would be that upset too, and I would want to get my hat back, and I probably would chase this guy around also too. But after a while, and after I keep watching it, I'm like, yeah, he did hit those women that he was accused of hitting in the past. That's what I said. I'm like, yeah, this man is a woman beater.
Yeah, because it kind of like set him off, right?
He's a woman beater.
Bro, it got to the point where that's what I was asking, because I felt like it was rigged. Because, you're going to really get mad or upset over a fucking hat, knowing you're Floyd fucking Mayweather and can literally fucking murder this kid?
Right. Man complex most likely, Yeah, he's pretty short. But I did a little bit.
He beat back. Big show at WrestleMania. I don't want to hear that shit.
Wait. That was funny. But talk about exactly. If it is a bag, it's a performance. He gonna put it on for somebody. He did that shit, and that's fake as fuck. Wrestlers fake. He was like, you gonna knock him out. Damn well, Big Show could have fucking threw his ass anywhere. He had his whole gang. But wait. So I just looked up his endorsements. We kind of sounded ignorant. I ain't gonna hold you. So his net worth is around $450 million, and some of his sponsors are Hublot, Burger King,
which I do know.
Yeah, so he has 3 big ones, and I think during the Pacquiao fight they shelled out $1 million each to put their brands, their labels on his shorts. So
I remember that. Money. I think they were like blue and white shorts.
Yeah. So I mean, just from raw researching, he has $450 million net worth. There's talks about him aiming to be a billionaire. So that's probably another part of his goals. I don't want to sound ignorant, but that's what it is. That's what it says, whatever the case may be. And there's another thing from Forbes or EssentialSports.com saying Forbes reported they're making about $275 million a year at this point. And that was around September 2020 that was reported. So just to give some little insights on what's going on with his money, what he's doing. So, hey. You never know.
275 million in 2020 for the year 2020.
Like a little sus. No,
where is that coming from?
Can I borrow $1?
Yeah, give that something back, bro.
Wait, seriously? Oh my god! Shit, we gonna get out. We gonna get our sponsors more than that first one that we only make a few dollars from.
I just want $5, bro.
Mr. Mayweather, how much would it cost for your interview, sir?
Pause. No, it's like you sound like that. Oh shit.
Nah, but much respect to him though. Like regardless of what you think of him, but when it comes down to in-ring talent and skill, the man is fucking talented. Like damn near perfect when it comes to boxing ability.
Yeah, we could just, I guess at his age, just appreciate skill set and show it off against some YouTube stars. Because you already know Jake Paul's coming next. It's just like a little. I really feel like this is just a build up, like you said, Myron, in the beginning. The question about this is all build up. This is all stage. This is all set up. Just like the same way. Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor, they talk shit to each other, but at the end of the day, they respect each other. They respect each other's craft. They respect each other's competitiveness, and at the end of the day, they'll do it again because they have fun doing it. So I think it's the same thing. Jake Paul, he having fun. He finally making money. They making some big shine, so they running with whatever the money's at. I don't think any one of us would do anything differently. I ain't a fucking boxer, but if we got famous enough. And motherfucker said, "Hey, do you want to box somebody?" And we like, "Hell yeah, I'm a box." Tell me who the fuck. If it's Shaq, I'll fight Shaq. I'll fight Shaq.
I like where my brain is at in my head, so I don't want it to get fucking viscerally bounced around in my skull.
I'll fight Shaq for $1 million. I'll box his knees because that's all.
Cody Rhodes couldn't beat Shaq. What you mean, bro?
Cody Rhodes.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not boxing Shaq.
Bro, hell no.
Yeah, I'll take that back for that money.
Come on, man. I'll box Shaq. That's fun. It doesn't matter. If I was on the basketball court, I'm getting into a fight anyway because everybody want to fight me in the paint.
Shaq gonna hear you calling him out. He gonna be like, "You barbecue chicken. Get out of here."
Barbecue chicken, right? All right, I'm gonna climb up his fucking leg.
Barbecue chicken.
Tell you that, man.
4 rings. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
You gotta get 4 rings first.
4 rings.
28 and 12.
Yeah, you gotta get 30 and 20.
30 and 20. Okay. Average 30 for the season.
Yo,
30,
talking
15,
about basketball, I want to get into a little bit of basketball. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Myron from the Code 99 Podcast, and I'm here to tell you how you can help us make the podcast better. You can go to your Apple Podcast, your Spotify, or your platform of choice and leave us a comment review. This helps us with our visibility and helps us be better. So don't forget to follow us at Code 99 Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. Here we're going to fill you in on what's going on with the podcast and update you, the listeners. Free feel to reach out to us and comment and like and all that stuff. And plus, we get to interact with you guys, our listeners, which is really important so we can build that audience. Catch you on the next episode and see what we unlock. To be honest,
yes, sir.
Because I was on Twitter's and it came to my attention that Russell Westbrook, your boy Spray, is 1 away from tying the Big O in triple doubles. That's fucking impressive. I mean, there's only
shout out to Mr. Westbrook.
There's only a week left in the regular season, right?
Yeah.
So he's honestly talk about Shaq too. TNT. I think it was Charles Barkley or Kenny who said it that he's probably the hardest working man in basketball in a long time because he's doing everything on court, bro, and he's not just getting buckets to get buckets or whatever. He's literally like getting all these boards, setting up his teammate. And honestly, they looking like they're about to like win this playing whoever they play in the playing tournament. So I'd be afraid if I had to play Washington Wizards.
Let me see something. Let me see the saying. Yeah, no, they definitely found their niche. They found that little click where they needed. But they talked about that too. I remember like once they broke that little losing streak. Said that they actually had a conversation and they said they talked it out. Explain whose roles are what. You do this, but she expected of you. So like, and it helped out a lot of the young players. And they just had a slow start. So like, if you go to, I guess, where they stopped losing and like actually started winning some games, they have a much more positive record. And again, you gotta also remember like a lot of the veteran plays is a slow start. Even Steph Curry, who's having a phenomenal season now, he didn't start off this strong in the beginning of the season. A lot of them are just like finally getting their feedback under them. It was a quick turnaround from the last season because of COVID and all this other stuff. So we're starting to finally see all the players that we're used to seeing dominate actually dominate. So I don't expect anything less from Westbrook because he got his team back. He got his own team, not his own team. He obviously shares it with Bradley Beal, but it's not like he has to share the spotlight with this guy James Harden or anybody else at this point. So it's good that he got back on track. I was happy for him because I was like, I had him in the playoffs. If you go back to the first episode, we was talking about it. I definitely had him in the playoffs, and then I was looking embarrassed, like, oh, what the fuck. You know what else I fucked up with? I think in the first episode we had about basketball, I think I said the Jazz wasn't going to make it. Boy, was I wrong.
Oh, my God. I'm surprised.
I think I said the Warriors weren't going to make it. I'll have to double check.
They still got to do the play-in tournament.
I know I said the Raptors were going to make it, and I'm wrong about that. You guys were right.
I'm hyped that I picked the Phoenix to be in the playoffs because I don't know what the fuck is happening over there, but
I think I said the Phoenix is going to be in the playoffs. I didn't think they're going to be this good.
They were number one seed like a couple of days ago, so
yeah. Yeah, they number 2 right now, but they like only a game back.
I think honestly, MVP should go to CP3. Honestly, that's just me. MVP
changes every week. This is hard. This is going to be.
This is a tough season about MVP, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because every top candidate has basically missed time, except for Jokic and CP3.
Yeah, but I don't think that matters, especially when the season was already short.
Yeah.
So,
no, but they've all missed like significant amount of time.
Embiid missed like 15.
Harden
missed like 15. Harden was in the case for MVP, and KD too, because they weren't in my book for MVP.
I would not put Harden in any case for MVP because, first of all, he switched teams halfway through the season. Like, there was a lot of drama between him.
His
stats I had,
KD wasn't going to have an MVP season. He was just coming back off like his injury season and stuff.
Yeah, they all shared that little runs. They all like had their time. Kyrie was there more than both of them.
In my book, it was literally Jokic, Embiid, CP3 as soon as they were fucking exploding up the rankings, and then I forgot who else I had. Oh, I had Bron. I had Dame literally.
Dame, yeah.
To be honest, this year, Bron. I know it's it's a thing where they say that Bron always gets votes for being MVP and stuff like that, but I don't think this was a year he was going to be like. He might have finished top 5, honestly, but I don't think it was going to be like the top 3 voting for MVP. There's so many other people doing way too a lot more. To be honest. Especially now with Jokic had lost Jamal Murray and Embiid's single-handedly bringing back the big man position, bro. Like, it's wild. Like, no way.
I think Embiid had a lot more like single game performances like this season where it was like, oh snap, everybody could just be wild out.
Agreed.
It's honestly, it's we all thought for a second Jokic was coming up as someone. I think they might give it to him at this point, only because of his consistency. But they dropped off a little bit after, like you said, Jamal Murray, got injured. No, I don't. But it might be somebody on the West. I don't see Joel Embiid winning it. think he'll be like a number 2 candidate for it. But it's gonna be a big man race this year.
It's gonna be a close.
I know they were talking about Steph. Race. Yeah, they were talking about Steph Curry, but I don't agree with that only because Steph Curry only got on fire on the second half of the season.
And he's not. It's not like he's balling, but it's not like his team is doing like super good. He's just playing. Yeah, he's just playing his game and scoring.
Yeah, buckets. They won game above 500. Like so they just started doing good, just like Westbrook. Teams are kind of like heading in the same direction at this point. Yeah, so it's either Joel Embiid or Jokic at this point for me.
I honestly want CP3 to win it only because he's like most valuable player, right? That's what the name of the award is. So like the fact that this is his first season with Phoenix, and I know that's his old coach, but at the end of the day, he found his fit and he made that team. Like without that team, they're not making the top 5 seed, bro. Without him, that team without him.
They may not make the playoffs without him.
Exactly. So he changed the culture alone, bro. Like that's wild. It was the same case when LeBron left Cleveland in the first year. They were saying that.
Myron, I got you. Huh? I got you, Myron. He is MVP.
Why?
He's been MVP his whole career. Most valuable point guard.
I'm weak.
Yeah, over Darren Williams.
Point guard.
Over Darren. 1,000%.
All right. You really gonna bring it back there? All right, you got that one. I was like an all-time
I don't see Darren Williams playing anymore. Wait, whatever happened to him?
He got injured. He started caking. He started caking money, huh?
Where your boy at?
Bro, I think up until like last season,
he played like with Cavs. Yeah, one season,
Cleveland. Right? When they had all of them old ass veterans that weren't doing nothing. But let me tell you something. Up until last season, he was making about $30-40 million a year. Like,
but what team was he on?
From that Nets deal, if I'm not mistaken.
Whoa!
No, he wasn't on the team.
But he wasn't. So it was like on some Bobby Boy.
You know how you know how they like waive your contract, so so he was like a waived player, but they still have to pay you out. Yeah. So it's like he was still collecting. He was still on their payroll.
Like Bobby
Bonilla,
he's
still collecting money.
There's a player in baseball, like he makes every I think it's like July something. He makes like $1.5 million because it's just from the deal that he cut in like 15 years ago from the Mets. So he's
could be wrong about the money, but he's definitely making a lot of money. A lot of fucking money.
Wild. But he's not playing no more, right?
Nah, he wasn't playing. He hasn't been playing for a few seasons. It was legit.
Did he retire?
Paying him out
I
his
don't
contract.
think so. That's what I'm saying. He probably played in the Big Three Ice Cube. No, Mr.
Yeah, he should. He's still young enough. It's not like he 40 yet, so he could definitely do that.
He should still be playing. Like if CP3's still playing, why he not playing?
That's what I'm saying. Because there's a lot of injuries. He slowed down. He didn't have that IQ like CP3 did. See, CP3. The difference, and it's funny. Like we had this. So Spratt brought this up because back in high school, we always had this debate, and during that time when they both was coming up, Darren Williams was like I wouldn't say the better player, but his team performed the best, and when they went head to head, he definitely played better. He was like a better scorer at the time. CP3 was like a better all around player.
Yeah.
At this point in their careers, we all seen like who's the actual better player, and not only that, Chris Paul just like all time great. Yeah, he's like top 5 to me. He's top 5 point guards all time. Like, and no one should disrespect him. Just what he could do. Like, I think he's like one of the best pure point guards. I think the only other person you could compare him to in that standpoint is John Stockton. Like, you understand, like when it comes to points, steals, and whatever. I mean, like assists and steals and shit like that.
He's top 10 in steals too, right? Like he's
doing his thing. So, but I don't think he gets the respect. So I would say he's like I don't know if they're gonna give him MVP at this point in his career. Though.
I would. Fuck that shit, bro. No way, bro. He needs it, bro.
You said fuck that shit.
Nah, cause honestly, like I said, bro. Like don't get me wrong. Like Embiid and Jokic are killing it, but like he single-handedly changed that culture in Phoenix.
Chris Paul's number 5 all time in steals.
Top 5, bro. That means he's like top 10 in assists. That's what I got wrong.
What about assists?
Nah, assists, he higher than that. I think assists.
Yeah, he like top 3, right? Top 4.
He's 5.
He's 5 on that one?
No. He just passed Magic. So, no. Yeah, he's 5. He's 5.
Top 5 in steals and assists. Wow.
That's amazing.
And he only
you know the thing is, Carlton? Oh, sorry, Mara. You know the thing is, Deron Williams, he was special. He was a nice player, but I don't know. It was just something about Chris Paul when I first seen him play, and I was just like, this dude. No lie, I really thought Chris Paul would have had a ring by now. Like that's how talented and how much stock I had in him. I'm like, this dude is. Yo, I used to hate when he used to play Phoenix. When I was a Suns fan, I was just like, yo, it's nothing we can do with this guy. Like, nothing. I'm like, he does everything Steve Nash does, but better, and he defends. I couldn't stand him, yo. Like, he's too fucking nice. Like,
yeah, he was fucking nice, bro. Honestly, I honestly think like that Clippers team he was on should have like at least like played for a chip, but you know, shit happens.
As far as MVP, if you take the definition as far as like the value part,
CP3,
it's him.
CP3,
I think he deserves it, but usually nowadays it's the value, the stats, and how much you're winning. I feel like as far as like when on the court, the most dominant player this year has been Embiid.
Yes,
I feel like
he takes over the game. For sure.
He's
the reason why Ben Simmons doesn't have to shoot threes.
That boy ain't never going to shoot no damn threes. With Joker's being right there. But I feel like if you put it all together, they're going to give it to Jokic. And it sucks because fucking Philly has like the #1 record in the East. Nobody on Utah.
Is their record better than the Nuggets? I don't think they got 2 games over the Nuggets.
The Nuggets is 44 and 23. Philly's 46 and 21.
What about Phoenix record?
Damn, 48 and 19.
You see? Like, bro.
Yeah.
You see? Like,
they're about to break 50 games.
Yeah, D-Book is nice, but I don't know. 50 games, nice?
Bro, I'm telling you.
Got like, 2 games away from
it has to be CP3, bro. Like, it's just like, he's just having a magical season over there, and even no matter what happens in the playoffs, like it's just considered a win because he just kind of like took Devin
also
Book
teaching
on
them
that team.
IQ.
Yeah, he's teaching them IQ. He's taking him and Ayton
all
under
got
their
talent.
wing, and it's a nice combination of like vets and like like young players. So like they're just all learning from one another, and like it's just meshes well. And that goes shout out to Monty for like just like being a good coach. To be honest, I think he deserves it.
Yo, all right.
Yeah.
No. You. My bad. I don't want to get off that topic. I think he is a good coach. Yo, we gotta get some credit to Devin Booker for this because he is averaging 25.6 points a game right now.
Took a back seat.
Did he really? No, I just think he just like, yo, CP3, just teach me. He kind of just went like, yo, just do your thing, and I'm just gonna tell you what to do.
But that takes maturity for a young player who I'm pretty sure people thought he was going to average 30 this year. Yeah. That takes maturity. Like that's not easy to do.
I guess he just wants to win, bro. Because that's like I said, like that is a smart decision to be like, yo, I got one of like arguably like one of the best players in the generation, and bro, I gotta like do my part to win.
That's true. He was shooting 48% from the field as well in 4 shooters.
Which is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
What's he shooting from the 3?
34%.
That's not bad.
Not great,
Chris
but
Paul got better percentages, but we all know. I think at this point. So my next question, my bad, because you brought up the whole who's a good coach. Yo, you think Chris Paul has a future of coaching after retirement?
I think so. He could give it a try. I don't know if he's going to be successful because like it takes patience to be a coach, and there's going to be a lot of losing in the beginning. So I know I'd be tight as fuck if I got some like people scrubbing it up on the floor.
Chris Paul don't like to lose. Yeah, he be stressed out.
Yeah.
Bro, he was talking a massive amount of shit last night playing the Knicks. Massive amount of shit. The only reason why we lost to the Suns twice, those both games, is because Chris Paul was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna." Just carry this.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna fuck up their winning streak a couple of weeks ago. I already
I saw it. I'm like, fuck, yo, CP3's just been hot, bro, and then fucked it up, and he cucked them yesterday too. So it was like, fuck,
he'll pull a Jordan for sure. He'll be like, I'm a coach, and he'll be like, let me show you how to do it.
But he's just one of those few players who could just take over a game, though. We all know that.
Yeah, for sure.
We down 15? Fuck it. I'll just drop 20 and put us up by 5.
I think he'll be a great assistant coach. Head coach, he's gonna need some more patience. He'll be a good player development coach.
Yeah, like he could train all the younger guards and then like he could definitely do all that shit.
I see that for sure.
I got a question about D-Book. Devin Booker or Donovan Mitchell?
That's tough, bro. Cause I feel
man.
I feel like they both have a lot still left to like show.
Yeah.
Cause I love D Mitch. I like Spider, but like I don't know. Like, there was always something like missing still. You know, like something he has to show me. Same with D Book. Like I know he could fucking put the ball in the bucket, but like it was just like whoa. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. Just something missing. You know. And I guess like just because we're spoiled because we had like one of like growing up we saw like one of the best generations of basketball players ever. So like cause we were all super spoiled.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to say because, like you said, they both haven't even reached their prime yet. They still developing. Right. So it's like
I got something after you finish, Carlton, with the two of them, and I don't know if you guys know this.
I think so. Like I think Donovan Mitchell, he has more like potential. You know, I kind of see him like a D Wade, like but a better shooter. I think he could carry a team on his own.
The other way around.
You think Devin Booker is more like that?
Well, like,
no, I think he has more potential.
I think
Devin Booker has more potential.
Yeah, Deep Book's ceiling is way higher than Mitchell's. I think.
I think as a scorer is way higher, but I don't think as an all around player.
No, I think all around player, bro. I think he has Devin Booker has the thing that I think he might be able to have like that, that X factor in the sense of like, yo, I can like. He might be able to change the game. I don't think D. Mitch can change the game. And that's my opinion, though. I really.
Well, he dropped 71, so that's true.
Loss, but yeah.
But if he can learn how to, if he can learn how to do that in a winning effort, you know.
No, but at the end of the day, yeah, like he took over that game. I don't like. But Spider took over the game last year in the playoffs in the bubble, so. That's where
when he was dropping like 40 balls and 50 balls.
Yeah. So he's getting there, but I just don't know. I always thought that Devin Booker has. I feel like there's nothing else to his
game.
Yeah, Devin Booker probably has more longevity.
There's nothing else to his game. He's
more of a shooter. He's not like a contact. Who you talking about?
Mitchell. I don't think there's nothing else to his game. Well, he hasn't shown enough.
Let's see. I just put their stats head to head. So for this season. Right,
I think Mitchell has better stats.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Mitchell has 26 points to 25 points, 5 assists to 4 assists, and
D. Mitchell only has like better stats though because he has to do more for his team. Like D. Book literally got like Chris Paul to help him out now. So
yeah, but Donovan Mitchell is not like. No, he don't have help. He got some help. He got some good.
I'm not saying he got a good solid. They have a nice core. I like Mike Conley. I like Rudy Gobert and all that stuff. But like, you're gonna compare those to CP3?
No, you're not gonna compare to CP3.
Utah got a better team. Has a better team.
No, 1,000%.
Okay.
It's not the mind. It's not the mind. You don't have nobody like CP3 to help you and hone your skills and shit like that. I'll say that much. So yeah, he don't have that veteran leadership like that. So
he do. He got Mike Conley.
That's true, but Mike Conley and CP3 is two different players.
Like I love Mike Conley, but Mike Conley don't got the experience CP3 got.
No, but Mike Conley got a high IQ though. I like Mike Conley.
Oh no, I like.
He's not on Chris Paul's level.
No, I like Paul's level. Mike Conley has like like pass first mentality type shit where the point like like a Rondo like I always like those type of players.
Donovan Mitchell almost shoots 9 threes a game. This nigga is wild.
That's a lot.
He 3.4 3-pointers made and 8.7 3-pointers attempted a game.
What about
shooting 38% from the field? 1.9 3-pointers made and 5.5 3-pointers attempted. He don't shoot as much, but his percentages, Donovan Mitchell's shooting percentage is higher for the 3-point, but Devin Booker's all-around shooting percentage is higher at 48%. Donovan Mitchell only shoots at 43%. So it seems like Devin Booker's mid-range game is a lot better.
No, and then you got to remember their size. He's shorter than Booker too.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
That is true. That is true.
Booker's like a solid, good, like 6'6", I believe. And
look
this
like
guy,
it,
if anything,
frame.
I would pick. I do like Donovan Mitchell a little bit more, but only because he's more explosive too, and plus he attacks the rim and stuff like that. So I kind of like that. So
yeah. Donovan Mitchell, he's like, I feel like, all right, I think it's better to build a team around D Book, but I feel like Donovan Mitchell has like that Westbrook and Wade in him, where it's just like, even if I don't have a good enough team or enough scorers, I can carry you.
like just do your part type shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. Yeah,
just block these niggas. I got this.
Right.
Who do you think has more potential defensively?
Spider only comes with athleticism, to be honest.
Who has more potential to?
It feels like one of those.
And he plays for a defensive team. Yeah,
it feels like one of those conversations back in the day about like Kevin Love and Blake Griffin. Everyone was pick Blake Griffin because he's just more athletic.
That's true.
No, okay. So with that argument, I wasn't a big fan of Kevin Love. I'm like, he's a loser. I'm like,
Did you see that? Did you see that play the other day where they were inbound and he just like kind of pushed it away?
He gave up. He gave up.
Over and clear. Bro,
Wait,
he's like, LeBron left me over here, bro. Kyrie left too, bro.
No, he wanted to stay.
Huh?
He wanted to stay because they tried to trade him multiple times. Unless they didn't find any trade partners.
He wildin'. I would have been left.
No, besides Minnesota being a bad organization, I was just like, yo, I know if he gets on a team, he's gonna freeze up under pressure. That was always my thing about Kevin Love.
So Westbrook didn't like playing with him at UCLA. Let him stop.
He did say that he suffers from anxiety though.
Oh, that sucks. Shout out to K Love.
I mean, I think he did say something about that. You know, I guess during those LeBron days, he had to go through a lot of that pressure.
LeBron yelling at him, "Bitch, just fucking shoot a three! Fuck!
Can you make it? Like, do your part.
Fucking rebound, bro. Tristan out here pulling all this weight.
You getting paid millions of dollars. I brought you here.
I'm getting Chris Bosh back, bro. Fuck his heart.
You want to go back to Minnesota?"
Man, we shitting on LeBron like that. Imagine how Kobe was.
Kobe would have given him a silent treatment like a girl. Kobe, why don't you want to come to dinner? Kobe's like, fuck this kid, bro. Yeah, give him the side eye and shit. Kobe,
like,
go ahead and pass me the ball. I ain't talking to that kid. Yo, Swagger Pete, tell him something, bro. I'm not talking to him.
Yo, soft like marshmallows. That's what Kobe said, I think.
Like, what's wrong with you, man? Don't not grab a rebound. You do all that shit. All that shit in Minnesota. You can't do that here, huh? You playing with the big boys? I knew it.
One of my favorite Kobe quotes is like, I think they asked Jordan Clarkson like one of his favorite memories from Kobe, and he told him like, yo, Kobe gave him advice like, yo, stop going up with like a light skinned dude. You gotta go with like a dark skinned bros because you're going too soft to the rim. And that's
that's what he told him?
Yeah, he told him that, bro.
Straight up with a straight face and everything.
To the rack, so he was like, bro, you're going with a light skin dude. You gotta go harder like a dark skin dude. I started crying, bro, when he said that shit.
Brad is upset right now. He's like, wait a minute. He's like, wait a minute. I go up tough. I got here.
Fuck out here, Kobe. My son Westbrook light skin.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, Westbrook he's a dog, man. That's how this conversation started too with Westbrook. If his team was winning, he'd probably be in the MVP race too.
Last question before we wrap it up. Slowly, wrapping up. As Westbrook, if he gets he's gonna do it, bro. Let's be honest. He's gonna tie Oscar or maybe even pass him. Maybe he's pass him next season. But point is he all time great?
Hell yeah.
Hell
Give
yeah.
my top 5 point guards too.
Damn, so who's gonna be your top 5 point guards if you got Westbrook and CP3 up there, bro?
I'm only gonna name 3 right now. It's gonna be Magic, CP3, and you got your boy Westbrook. The rest is up for debate. The rest is gonna be another conversation for another day.
That's fair. That's fair. I like it. I want to take that. Y'all can make a list and we bring it.
And I didn't name them in order either. I didn't say those were the top 3. Those are just 3 of the top 5. Just, you know, I just had to put something else.
I can only like put like 2 more on that list that you just had. I don't know. I said we gotta come back and make a list and talk about it. To be honest,
that's another. For sure.
Because you know people over here are still breaking barriers and shit. Not barriers. Still breaking records and shit like that. So
yeah, exactly. Like you know, it's like I don't get it. If you don't see Westbrook as a top 5 point guard, like first of all, he's like a Hall of Fame player. He's one of a kind. Like the only other person to do what he did was Oscar Robertson, which was done so long ago. Well, like 40, 50 years ago. Like who knows? It's been so long since that was done. So
getting rebounds over Kareem. No, stop.
Yo,
I bet Kareem was tight.
He was playing with Kareem doing that shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I think Kareem was tight.
Word, like yo, dude, like
just told him like, yo, just use your Skyher, bro. I'll do the rest, bro.
Yeah, think about that, yo. You probably had the easy dimes, like yo.
Honestly, yeah, it's super easy, bro.
That's
Kareem,
true.
and then Kareem just tosses it over everybody, bro.
Exactly.
I'm surprised Big O didn't have like 30 fucking assists a game.
Yeah, I need to like find some footage from back in the day. I need to see something.
Bro, you could literally fucking YouTube it. I'm pretty sure you could find a whole bunch of stuff.
Yo, you remember? Yo, I know we was gonna wrap this up, but yo, I just remember seeing that clip of Jordan playing Kareem.
You mean Dr. J playing
Dr. J playing Kareem, not Jordan playing Kareem.
That,
Dr. J playing Kareem.
I'm like,
I said Jordan.
Why the fuck they play?
Yo, where's that?
Yo,
why does who kept that in the archives? Like,
I don't know.
Why are they playing 1-on-1 anyway? Like that was such a random video, and then
it really was.
Kareem is giving him the hands, bro.
Yo, the fact that Kareem could move like that, I'm like, yo, who could go up on him? Like, I want to imagine Jordan doing that to him. I want to see Jordan try.
No, that
Kareem
just means
like
that Kareem was babying everybody in his era, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I need to see some. I need to see some footage. I need to see some of that.
Yeah, because that's him. He played before our time, before we were like born, so we didn't really catch him.
Oh yeah,
and like watching him.
We watched him. Yeah, we was born when Magic was leaving.
Yeah, and the
Magic was on his way
right.
out. Yeah, that's why everybody think Jordan's a GOAT. But you know, if you really go back,
fucking Zerkly. No, I'm not gonna get into it because I should get it tight.
we had a whole debate on this, right?
Yeah, bro. I love Michael Jordan. We all love Michael Jordan for what he did for the sport, but like, yo, like, there's like so many arguments, and I hate the argument that's like the fact that the only reason why he's great is because his efficiency. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We shall see.
All right, so guys, I think we cracked the code for today, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yup.
Sounds good. We talk about some Doge. You know, we're making monies, just like Mayweather was making some monies. You know, we're back to our roots and we talk a little bit about basketball. You know, I always like talking about basketball with you guys. So
it's always good. It's always good chat. We usually go on too long, but you know how that go.
We trained, we conditioned ourselves. We're good. We do better now. All right, this is your boy Myron signing off.
It's your boy Sprite.
It's your boy Carl G.
Peace. Oh wait, hold on.
Peace. Yeah, I thought Sprite was about to go off and be like, you know, 3 guys, 1 code. Check us out on the next episode.
Check us out on the next episode. Follow us on the Twitters. Follow us on the IGs.
Yeah,
follow us on TikTok. Yeah, bro. Stay tuned. More episodes. I got you covered.
I was waiting for Carlton's long ass piece.
Peace. You gotta leave all that stuff in. You know, man.